Good morning. Good morning to my sweet sisters of PWOC here at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Um, I'm excited to be with you again this morning for our weekly presidential address. Today is Monday, November 16th, and the reason that I can remember that right off the top of my head with no notes is because tomorrow is Tuesday, November 17th. And the reason I can remember that is because hopefully you have seen the invitation, the announcement for our in-person gathering tomorrow. It is called our November Fellowship, and I want to tell you a little bit about why it's called that and not a program day. So this is really what you have experienced in the past as a program day. That's most of what you're going to experience tomorrow. We are not having Bible study at our, like we would normally have on a Tuesday morning PWOC gathering. But we are having a program day in person at the Main Post Chapel tomorrow, Tuesday, November 17th from 9:30 to 11:30. And the reason that I decided not to call it a program day is because in many respects there's certain aspects of a program day that you may have come to expect, right? So we expect corporate worship, we expect a message, we expect oftentimes a craft and a gathering downstairs in the fellowship hall, and it almost always includes incredible food. And so our program day tomorrow is not going to look like that entirely. Yes, we are going to have corporate worship. Oh, I cannot wait. We are going to have a message from our sponsoring chaplain, Chaplain Jennifer Cooper. And then we're going to break into small groups. We're going to have 3 smaller groups instead of one large fellowship downstairs. This is to help with social distancing and to help control the flow of traffic. So instead of everybody moving all at once, what it's going to be is broken into 3 smaller groups. One group will meet in the library, one group will meet in the classroom, and one group will meet downstairs. And then there's 3 different parts of our small group fellowship. And so different board members will be rotating amongst the 3 groups, and we will have a beautiful craft that our InReach coordinator, Lynn Cato, has coordinated. We will have, now this is where I should have had my notes. Well, we have three parts. We have a legacy moment activity that our historian, Mari Yarber, has coordinated. And then we have a get to know you activity with a little bit of a treat. I'll leave that for tomorrow for the 3rd part of our small group gathering. So this is a way for us to have fellowship with one another, but still be able to be safe. You know, we are in a time of COVID. Everything is different. But we are just so thrilled that the Religious Support Office, in conjunction with, of course, the post commander, have approved in-person gatherings with certain COVID protocols in place so that we can be with one another, so that we can worship God together. And I pray that you will join us tomorrow. There's certain in-person things that you can expect. Temperature will be taken when you first get there. There will be social distancing guidelines, and of course we will move into the 3 group small groups. There will not be a meal. We do not have permission to provide a meal. There's too much possibility for cross-contamination, and there would be too much oversight and management and certifications we'd have to get, and things for food service. So there will not be a meal. And so that's why we are doing our time from 9:30 to 11:30, which is after breakfast and before lunch. But what a great opportunity to maybe go out to lunch with a couple of your PWOC sisters or invite them over to your house and share a meal together. So I just pray that you will come out and join us tomorrow. We are so excited to have what we would normally call a program. But because I wanted to protect your expectations, our November fellowship tomorrow, Tuesday, November 17th from 9:30 to 11:30 at the Main Post Chapel at Fort Jackson. Cannot wait to worship with you. See you tomorrow.